My powerful one. Let me start this video by asking you a simple question. How much do you enjoy planning when it comes to your business, when it comes to your working days? And how much do you actually plan? And if your answer is, I'm not enjoying planning that much, or I don't plan too much at all, please allow yourself to watch this video, because what it's telling me is that you have some distortions when it comes to your masculine energy, and that means you're not creating results that you could create if you use the power of divine energy fully. So yes, this video is about helping you to strengthen your divine masculine energy and therefore call in more abundance into your business. It's not going to be full work, but we're going to get started, okay? And what inspired this video is a coaching conversation with one of my dear clients in one of my group programs, where she brought into the session essentially this question: Lenka, I don't plan my days. I don't like planning because I like to be in flow. I like to be in my divine creative energy. But my trouble is that when it comes to it, when I sometimes want to create something for my clients, or I want to create that, I'm not feeling inspired. Like, where is it? They're like, what do I write? So how do I deal with this? And instantly I knew that the core challenge for this particular client, or opportunity, if you like, is strengthen your divine masculine energy. Use divine masculine energy to support your creativity, to support your productivity and your inspiration, to support your divine feminine. You see, I totally get it. This was also me when I was in a stage in my business where I didn't want to plan, where I just didn't want to do anything really remotely masculine, like building funnels, structures, this and that, because I realized that it's much easier to do it with divine feminine creativity and flow. And if you're like me, you remember those days in the past, maybe in your corporate environment, where your days were planned and they were packed, and your entire blinking life was planned, and there was no space for you, and it was tiring, and maybe it led to burnout, and but what you might not realize, that masculine energy, which is planning, is masculine energy, as well as many other things, is not all that bad. It's not all distorted. It's not all dog eat dog. There is the other side of the coin, and that's divine masculine energy, when we allow ourselves to lean into the masculine and let it truly support our feminine and creativity, and therefore exponential growth. It's when divine feminine and masculine come together, that's when it creates miracles such as babies, and that's when it creates miracles in business as well, and exponential growth. So in this instance, what I was leading my client to realize is that I said something like, it's interesting because I don't have that issue. When I'm creating, I create. It just absolutely flows. But first and foremost, I don't have that mindset in my mind that I don't like planning because I like to be in flow. I don't put this conflict in my mind that it's either masculine or feminine. No. But rather, I love planning because then it allows me to be creative, to be free. You see, I plan. I'm not gonna kid you, and I cannot imagine it in any other way to run such a successful divine business. I plan. I, at least once a year, get myself a really big yearly planner and outline approximately what I would love to create during that year. And what goes there first and foremost is me, my family, my holidays, my flexibility, where I can take extra trips here, trips there. Literally, first goes into that planner me. And I suggest this to my clients as well, to my new clients, that, if you're new to awakening your masculine energy, start by designing your ideal week or month. Get that planner and outline it. How would you really love to live? Have it as an example. So this is a good leaning into divine masculine energy. And here, what it allows me to do is, for instance, no, there is no guesswork about my next day. I know what my next day is going to be like. I know there is going to be plenty of space for me, for my dear ones, for my loved ones, for my dogs, for whatever I like. But there is also going to be, let's say, creativity time, where I can sit down and create, where I can serve, and I can do things like this. There is space for everything. And here's another thing. When I plan, and when I design that week, that month, maybe that year, in a way that I truly love, that I see, this represents my fullness. So I created that masculine structure that holds it, that divine fullness. Then what it allows me to do is also pre-plan my days, meaning to invite the creative aspect of me to make its mark. What do I mean by that? In the case of this client, who is otherwise a very, very powerful client, she's got very good business, so she is using feminine and masculine energy to a good certain extent. But what she wasn't doing is, because she wasn't planning her days, her creativity, etc. So when it came to it, but she found herself, okay, I've got a time and I would like to create something. So that wasn't pre-planned, and it created a little bit of pressure, like, oh, okay, I need to create something, now what? So it almost comes by surprise. Whereas, because I allow myself to plan, what I do in the evening, I have a look at my diary, what's coming up tomorrow, and you know what I do in the evening? I see, for instance, I've got creativity time, I'm going to do a YouTube video. Now, at the moment, I'm not sure what that is going to be the best video for my audience, what is going to be most helpful. But you know what? I know that I get in the morning, I'll wake up with the idea, I'll get the clarity I need, and it's going to be the most powerful video. And I already seeing myself, I already done that. I have got in the afternoon a group session with my clients, so already pre-plan, pre-create, there's going to be the most powerful session with my client. I see, let's say I'm making a copy another day, so I already pre-plan, already see myself that this is going to be a divine copy that is going to inspire many of my clients to say yes to their full self, yes to energetic mastery, and inspire them to step into one of my programs. I already pre-plan it, pre-create it in my mind before it even happens. Therefore, when I wake up in the morning and when I go and connect with myself, when I have that creativity time, guess what? That idea is already there, because I instructed my mind, I instructed my spirit to work on it overnight, you see? So pre-planning is also creativity in its fullness. I never put myself in position, I don't know what, and now I need to go actually into divine masculine. What do I need to do? What do I need to write about? What do I need to create? How do that's distorted masculine, you see? But instead, using divine masculine, pre-planning my days, again, where my fullness comes first, and pre-planning in my head how the perfect day goes, giving instructions to the universal self, so to speak, the bigger part of myself, I'm creating my days. I'm creating so much, you see? So, no, masculine and feminine should never work in conflict. It's not the question, oh, when I use the masculine, I stifle my feminine. That's limiting belief. That's limiting belief. Divine masculine, it's about supporting, creating space, safety and space for divine feminine to thrive. So I plan because I really put my freedom, my creativity, my divine feminine first, you see? And there is one other little shift I offered this client, so I want to leave it with you. When it comes to that, all right, it's my time to create, or it's my time to do this or that. It's pre-planned. I don't go into it that I've got to do it now. I don't come to these appointments with the pressure, I've got to create something. Never. Instead, I'm looking forward to it and I enjoy, I get to create, I get to do this. I want to. It's my love, it's my passion. And it's literally just shifting perspective ever so slightly from I need to I want to, I get to. And that makes working with the masculine energy and planning and other masculine structures so much more enjoyable. So that marries masculine and feminine. So for today, I'm going to leave you with this, and I'm going to ask you one more question. Apart from what you're taking from today, are you going to make any tweaks? I'm going to rephrase my initial question. What is your current relationship with masculine? Reflect on that. What is your relationship with masculine in your business? With funnels, with planning, with structures, etc., with selling, with pitching, with initiating. What is your relationship with masculine? Let me know, and if it's less than absolutely phenomenal, please allow yourself to do this work. Full work, of course, in my programs, but some work, it's here, right today. Go and allow yourself to plan in a divine masculine way. All right? So much love your way for now, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.